Hey, thanks for checking out today's video. I'm really excited about this one. This one I will talk all about goals, specifically how to set goals properly. This is one of my favorite things to talk about because if you don't have goals and you don't know where you're going, it's very hard to get there. So I thought I would share 4 tips with you of how you can set goals properly to make sure you have your mind where it needs to be, your goals are specific, and you know the direction that you need to take your life to achieve the success that you're looking to achieve. So in these 4 steps, the number one thing that I can tell you when you have a goal is to write it down. It's very easy to try to keep so many things in our mind, and everything is fighting for our attention on a day-to-day basis, and it's really easy for your goal or that thing you got really excited about when you were thinking about it and sitting down to contemplate it, and then all the noise of your day and weeks, it very quickly gets pushed to the back of your mind and you don't get give much thoughts to your goals. So I would advise, once you have something you're excited and motivated to achieve, to write it down immediately. That way it's in front of you, you can keep it visible on a day-to-day basis, and you always have it at the top of your mind, and it'll continue to inspire you and motivate you and keep you pushing the direction that you need to move to. The second thing is make it personal. Probably one of the most important words that your mind understands is I. It needs to be a personal thing, like I weigh, I earn, I, whatever that piece is that you need to move. When you say I, your mind is kind of at attention and listening to the next things that you're going to say. So when you write it down, address it I earn $10,000 this month, or I weigh 185 pounds. Whatever the goal is for you, it's important to write it in that first person I. That way your mind can understand that, hey, you're giving yourself this command. The third thing, and another very important deal, is to time stamp it. I think it's very apparent if you've went to school or college and you had a paper due. Most of us probably wrote it the night before or a couple of days before the paper was due, because our mind works on deadlines. And when you have a deadline and it's getting closer and closer, you kind of get into that really massive action and take the steps you need to complete whatever task it is. And so let's say you want to sign up a certain amount of deals this month. I'm in sales and it's something I can relate to. So let's say I will sign up 25 deals by November 30th. You write that down, and now your mind's like, okay, we have up till 30 days this month, and then you start coming up with all these ideas and solutions of how you can achieve that goal. And so if you write it down, it's in I will sign up 25 deals by November 30th. Now you have all the success pieces on one piece of paper that you can look at. And the 4th step is to review this daily. Probably some of the best advice I've gotten from mentors and books is review your goals in the morning when you wake up before your day gets crazy, and then also as you're turning in and about to go to sleep, review your goals, think about how that day went and what steps you've taken to get closer to your goals. And with these 4 tips, I really believe you can fast track yourself to success, have more higher probabilities of achieving the goals that you set, and continue to get excited about that process. That way, whenever you achieve a goal, you get excited, kind of check it off, and then you get right back into the habit of setting more goals where you're continuing to grow. I had a phone call earlier, and I said probably the worst place you can be for yourself in a personal development world is to look back in a year from now and say, hey, I'm the same person I was a year ago. That is not a good thing. You should look back a year from now and say, oh my goodness, I've achieved all these great goals. I've said a lot of big things for my life. I don't even recognize the person I was just a year ago because I have grown so much in a positive way. That is the best thing you can say for yourself. And if you make that a lifelong practice, it gets really fun when you look at a year, 5 years, 10 years from now, and you can look back and say, man, I am a completely different person in a good way. So the 4 tips to setting goals properly: write it down, make it personal, time stamp that thing, and review it every day. And I believe you can have a ton of success if you are willing to put in the work and the effort. I really appreciate you watching this video. This one's a wrap. Please share it with someone that may need to see the motivation of how they can set goals properly, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.